Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium and the home of the Southwest Classic, and fans have been filling this place up for the past few hours, wrapping up the tailgates and fired up for what ought to be a sensational clash. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. So the Texas A&M Aggies return team didn't help matters out much there. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Back to throw, it's Bush. Finds his tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's long. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Might as well stick with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Razorbacks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though's got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last. Has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Brown. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. What a snag by the defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. It'll be a draw. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Bush. Unloads to the wideout. He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Aggie! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab. It's Angulo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looking for a gap. It's Angulo. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires on the move. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And it's right down the boulevard. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
So So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Angulo. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. To throw, it's Bush. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He finds his man. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And it's a they fake it, goes to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. Quickly complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Bush. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes the offense on second down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Southwest Classic, we've been treated to a fun one. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the stadium and our guys to start up the second half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll open the second half on the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Coming after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Snap it to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Marquez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return, it's Brown. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Caught in the backfield, it's short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Stop at the sweet rolling catches. Plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to throw, it's Bush. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. Really nice throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's long. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UConn.
Finds his big tight end.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for space, it's Angulo. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Unloads quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Might as well give it to him again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll run the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. Got enough for the first down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. On the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Angulo.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Open space at the 25. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why won't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to go up top. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. This offense has a second down play. To the air, it's Bush. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. To the air on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On second down, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Marquez. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's second down. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. He's got the back in the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker, and he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic, but there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He wants a big play here late. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.